Hey friends, it's Kristen. Welcome back to my channel. As you can tell from the title, today's video is going to be all about productivity, how I personally stay productive, my tips, and how to avoid burnout. So before I get started with my tips, I just wanted to preface this video by saying being productive is not everything. I know a lot of times society can make it feel like we have to be productive every single day, every second of every single day. You can't rest and you can't take a second for yourself, and that just simply is not true. I certainly have my fair share of lazy days. You really need them in order to be productive on the days that you want to be productive, if that makes sense. So it's really, really important to take time to rest and recharge, which is something that I touch on a lot in this video. So with that being said, let's get into my tips. So tip number one is to have a set sleep schedule. This is literally the most important thing. In order for your body to function and perform at its highest level, you need to get 7 to 9 hours of sleep every single night. I find I'm more closer to the 9 hours of that range. I like to be asleep ideally by 10:30 so I can wake up by about 6:30 or 7 or so. That's just what my body is trained to do. And if you have a set sleep schedule, then your body will just be more alert and awake and ready to get after the day. So this is the perfect time to get your sleep schedule back on track since we're in quarantine, most of us, and we just have a lot of time to work on ourselves and better ourselves. So that is my number one tip, is have a good sleep schedule. So building off of that tip, before you actually go to sleep, take some time to unwind. So put your phone away, put your laptop away, go spend time with your friends or your family, read a book, try journaling, just do something to kind of center yourself and unwind from the day and prepare for the next day ahead so you can be super productive. My second tip is to plan out your day the night before. So I like to use my day designer planner because it has an hourly spread of the day. So as you can see, it has a list of the day, the hours from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m. on the left-hand side, and then on the right-hand side, it has a to-do list. So the night before my productive day, I just like to kind of pencil in what I know I have to do at certain times, like classes or work or a date or something like that. And then on the to-do list side, kind of just things that I have to do and can fit in between my other tasks. And that just really helps me to plan out my day and just visualize what the day tomorrow is going to look like. I also recently started a bullet journal, and I originally got it with the intention that it was going to replace my planner just because I liked the idea of having a more creative type planner. But after trying that out, I've reached the conclusion that nothing will work better than my day designer, but I'm still going to use this for more so creativity purposes because I think it's really important to have a creative outlet. So as you guys can see, I have tons of quotes in there. I have habit trackers, I have sleep trackers, I have a YouTube growth tracker, just tons of stuff to keep track of personal goals. Tip number 3 is to have a morning routine. If you do not have a morning routine, you need to get one because seriously, it'll change your life. There's a reason morning routines and night routines are such popular YouTube videos, and that's because they're just incredible, truly. They will change the game for you. So when I wake up, I like to go downstairs, and I love drinking coffee, but don't reach for the coffee right away. I find that if I have a glass of water, maybe even with a lemon if I have one laying around, if I have that and allow my body to kind of wake up for about 20 to 30 minutes and then have coffee, I just feel so much more awake and alert and ready to take on the day. So if you want to try that, that's a great tip to try as well. So like I said, the morning really just sets the tone for the whole rest of the day. So make sure you're having a really healthy breakfast, make sure you're exercising if you like to exercise in the mornings. I personally do, so if I have time to do that, I love to do that. Maybe even try journaling. Every morning I do a gratitude practice where I write down 5 things I'm thankful for. I used to do it on my phone, like I mentioned in one of my previous videos, but now I do it in this bad boy, and it's just so nice, and it allows you to just start the day on such a positive note, and I really recommend you guys try that. Another tip I have is actually get ready for the day. You do not need to wear a full face of makeup by any means, but even just putting on some mascara or concealer or something just makes you feel that much more put together and that much more confident and ready to accomplish things, as opposed to staying in sweats all day and trying to get work done in your bed. That doesn't work. I've tried it, trust me. My next tip is to find a good workspace. So find where you're the most productive. Is it in your room, at your desk, at the kitchen table, in the living room? Do you have an office? Just find out where you like to work and make it cozy. Light a candle, get some of your favorite school supplies, get your laptop, and get after it. So I wanted to share some of my favorite school supplies with you guys. I'm a big school supplies gal. The first thing are these highlighters. They are the absolute best. They are the mid-liner zebra highlighters. One side's a highlighter, the other side's a marker thing. Fun fact, I had these for like a full year before I realized there was a marker on the other side. But these are great for taking notes. I also use them in my bullet journal. They're incredible. Pen of all time is the Pilot G207 pen. It makes your handwriting look so good. It's so inky. And lastly, I have these Papermate Flare pens, and I have them in like 50 different colors, and these are so fun to make cute little study guides with, or just make your notes look cuter while you're studying, and I really love those as well. Now that you have your workspace, it is time to get motivated. So again, just find what motivates you. Is it listening to a quick podcast? Is it listening to a YouTube video? Is it just listening to some music? Is it looking at quotes on Pinterest? Just get yourself motivated and in the zone to conquer the day and everything that you have to do. Another thing you can do is customize your laptop so it looks super, super cute and you want to use it. If the work you have to get done productivity-wise is on your computer, like me most of the time, but I will link the YouTube video down below that I watched, but I was able to download this super cute wallpaper and I was able to change the folders on my desktop to little cute succulents, so I will link the video down below to show you guys how to do that, but that really changed the game for me. My next tip is to exercise. I know I already mentioned this kind of in the morning routine segment, but I wanted to touch on it again. Exercise is literally the best thing for you. Our bodies were meant to move, people, and I'm not just saying this because I'm an exercise science major. Like, I honestly truly believe that if you live an active lifestyle, you will just be happier, healthier, and more productive overall. So if you have to work on a project that, say, is going to take you 10 hours, it is not possible to just sit at your desk 10 hours straight and focus and grind for those 10 hours. If you take short breaks and even go for a 5-minute walk down your cul-de-sac, that will help you stay on task and help just inspire some more creativity. So taking some breaks to get active and get moving is also really important. Last tip is to just reward yourself. Working hard can be exhausting, as we all know, so it's really important to have something to look forward to. Whether that's an end goal, say, you are studying for a really hard test in undergrad, something that would motivate me was looking towards the future, being like, oh, well, I need to get a good grade on this test so I can get into physical therapy school, per se. Another way you can reward yourself is maybe, say, go online shopping, which might not be the best option, but one of my favorites personally. Or even if it's, oh, if I get through this really busy week at work, I can go on a date with my boyfriend this weekend. Just always think of something positive that you can look forward to and work towards and reward yourself with for your hard work. So there you have it, people. There are my realistic, easy, fun productivity tips to keep you productive and also keep you from burning out. So I hope you found that helpful, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye, friends.